Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose bringing you another Marvel's Avengers video, and today what I got for you guys here is something that potentially could be pretty exciting regarding some brand new news that we'll be getting for Marvel's Avengers sometime soon. Now before we get into this, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if you could leave a like rating on the video as it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, let's get into this. So, for those who don't know, in about 2 weeks' time, New York Comic-Con is going to be taking place early October, and Marvel Games is going to have a huge presence at New York Comic-Con, and they have confirmed that we're going to be seeing some stuff from Marvel's Avengers there. I'd also like to point out that it was already confirmed from Crystal Dynamics that we were going to be getting brand new information about Marvel's Avengers in October, and, well, guess what? New York Comic-Con is taking place in October. And today we got a post over on the Marvel.com website in which they detailed some of the plans that are going to be going on during New York Comic Con. And well, for Saturday, October 5th from 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it mentions that there is going to be a Marvel's Avengers behind the scenes exclusive character spotlight. And the description of this reads, join the teams behind Marvel's Avengers along with special surprise guests for an in-depth look at a fan favorite character. This exclusive presentation on the Marvel stage promises to be an event not to miss. So the fans have begun to speculate, myself included. Does this mean New York Comic Con is going to give us a brand new character reveal for Marvel's Avengers? I'd say there's a good chance, but it's not confirmed. Now, to look at this a little more in depth, we've seen for the past couple of weeks now that we've had these character spotlights or these hero weeks that show off the different Avengers that we know are in the game already. We got one for Captain America that showed off a bit of new gameplay for him, as well as culminating to the reveal of his Secret Empire suit. Then we saw some gameplay for Hulk and some brand new stuff there, and then the Joe Fixit costume, and now we're in Iron Man's hero week, and I'm assuming at least tomorrow as of the recording of this video, or within the next 2 days, we're going to see a brand new suit reveal for him as well, and then it's going to move on to the next hero week, which is either Thor or Black Widow, and then the following hero week will be the final one. And well, looking at the schedule here, looking at the calendar, the next 2 weeks, if they run these hero weeks, will have completed all 5 of the main Avengers for Marvel's Avengers and all of their hero weeks before we reach New York Comic Con. So it doesn't look like whatever they got planned here for New York Comic Con coincides with what they've been doing with the marketing for the game, and it looks like whatever this planned exclusive character spotlight is might be something brand new and might indeed be a new character reveal. Now, a lot of people are really hoping that this would be Hawkeye, and trust me, I would love for that to be the case as well. However, let's say we go under the assumption that this is a new character reveal and that this is going to be a brand new character shown to us for Marvel's Avengers that will be playable in the game. I think what's most logical as to what it could be is that we might see Ant-Man. And the reason that I say that is specifically because of what we saw at E3 a couple of months back. When they had shown us that initial trailer, they also gave us a little tease that Hank Pym is in the game. He's using his Pym tech. He's got this rocket launcher that essentially uses the powers of Ant-Man and turned this giant aimbot into a tiny, cute little machine. So obviously, Hank Pym is in the game. Whether or not he's playable, we don't know yet. However, I think that's pretty safe to assume, given that it's an Avengers game and they want to add a bunch of playable characters. The only thing I'm not sure of is how exactly Ant-Man would play in this kind of Avengers game. I'm not sure how they'd be able to implement his powers or make that character work, because it's very difficult to be able to do the whole shrinking thing. Maybe they just skip that, make him Giant Man and do the whole thing where he gets bigger. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I just think that based on what we're reading into here, based on what I said regarding the hero weeks and everything, it looks like a brand new character is going to be shown for Marvel's Avengers. At least that's what I'm hoping for. But again, like I said at the top of the video, not confirmed. Nothing is official. This is all speculation. Until we see what this is, don't get your hopes super high on the idea of maybe getting a Hawkeye or an Ant-Man reveal for this game. I will say though, branching off, talking about Ant-Man as a playable character, if that ends up happening, whether it's going to be revealed at New York Comic Con or not, if he ends up in the game at some point, I really hope it's not in the way that they presented the character at E3. I hope that Hank Pym isn't a playable character simply as just Hank Pym walking around with that Pym tech over his shoulder, just shooting at enemies and making them small or something. I don't know. I hope that's not what ends up happening. I know that Crystal Dynamics is putting their own spin on some of these iconic characters. I just think that something like that would be a little too far of a departure from what we know that Ant-Man is to be in the comics. But again, nothing's confirmed, all speculation here. Ant-Man might not even end up being a playable character in the game for all we know, and I'm just speaking nonsense here. But with that said, I'm now going to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Based on the evidence provided here, do you think we're going to be getting a new character reveal at New York Comic Con? And if so, what character do you think that could be, or what character do you hope it could be? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, if you could leave a like rating on it, it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.